microfone pra você. O microfone dele. Não sei se você tá vendo aí, porque. Mas o microfone dele. Você já sabia que eu tava gravando? Eu nem usando fone, né? Meu Deus. Meu Deus. Tô sério. Nossa, que mostrando. Uma logo mais alta, né? O cara da blindagem, tá vendo? Placa de blindagem 3, né? Isso é foda. A invadir tá foda, né? Tentar usar o shield aqui, o shield e vamos dar maluco. Vai ter tudo novo. É só você e mais ninguém, filho. O bagulho é loucura. O nível difícil aqui tá fácil. Eu já tô com um shield bom, né? E o Robocop tá aguentando bem. Filho. Cara, é muito fino. Foda, mó preto. Essa parte aqui eu preciso entrar melhorzinho. Tá frio, né? Me fala aí se dá pra ouvir meu áudio, mais ou menos. Essa flashbang dele é de perto, usei errado. Olha que legal a entrada, fica vendo. Você vai ter que escanear todo mundo antes, ó. É fodido. Escaneia a porra toda, mas não fica automático não, ele só escaneia pra dentro do campo. Se vai na cabeça, o bagulho tá louco. É fodido. Aquela moto ali, ó. Tacar em todo mundo. Você grita. Não, tô fodido. Ah, o mic fica mais abafado, né? Eu nem sei se eu regulei esse mic aqui. Eu vou fazer um teste aqui. Vamos ver se eu aumento o mic. Então, você vê, eu posso usar o meu fone, né? Mas, pô, tá legal isso, né, cara? Tô jogando pelo mic do bagulho. Maluco, eu vou pra caramba. Esse cara jogando granada. Então, a transmissãozinha é lisa, né, mano? Não, e o som dele andando, puta, muito foda. Já vou entrar no shield. Caralho, você tá difícil, numa parte bem difícil aqui. Queria te mostrar ele na cidade, ele andando, investigando os crimes, tá ligado? Mas pra você ver, por exemplo, você tem liberdade total do jogo, né? Eu tô numa parte aqui que eu já passei, quer ver, ó? Eu abro o mapa, aqui é um mapa dessa parte. Aí você vê, tem os objetivos, tem os concluídos que eu já fiz. Ele também tem objetivos que você pode perder. Tá vendo? Fracassado, foi só um até agora. Servir, proteger, eu consegui 5 de 6. Aqui são parte de upgrade. Aqui parte de habilidade, ó. Eu até posso subir uma agora. Combate, vitalidade, energia. Meter blindagem que tá foda. Ah, gol do Corinthians, hein? Então tudo é explorável aqui. E ó que beleza. Tudo tem ray tracing, tá? É bizarro como esse jogo é bonito. Tem que ver ele à noite, cara. Tudo funciona, tudo quebra, tudo estoura. Essa armadilha é bruta pra tudo. Porque aqui eu já limpei o mapa, né? Então não vai ter muita coisa aqui agora, né? Mas aí você tem uma exploração gigantesca. Você pode escolher qual parte da missão eu vou fazer. Então aqui, objetivos. É que eu já tô agora nesse objetivo, não tenho outro, ó, pra fazer agora. Mas em tudo você anda. Olha o gráfico do bagulho, mano. É bom pra cacete. Ele tem essa mira também aqui, a night, pra noite, né? Quando você dá zoom, você percebe as... Igualzinho no filme, tá vendo? As linhas na tela, ó, que é do olho dele. Olha o reflexo na coça. Isso é Ray Tracing, cara, esse jogo. E é full Ray Tracing, tá? Tem jogo aí fudido que não tem isso aí, não. Aqui eu já explorei, já fiz tudo. Libertei umas minas. Muito foda. Você vai gostar, mano. Joguinho da hora, mano. E é bonito, cara. Ele pega tudo. Esse porra é um touro, ó. Eu posso me proteger, jogar nos caras, atirar. Uma física bacana. Os detalhes, mano. Eu fico besta nisso. Tudo cheio de detalhe. Ó. Ó a força do bagulho. Vou ter um tanque. Aí eu tenho o shield, eu tenho isso aqui que eu esqueço de usar, ó. Ele dá um avanço. Fugir de mina. É muito louco. À noite, cara, é lindo o game, cara. À noite o jogo fica espetacular. Mesmo de dia já é bonito. E depois que você termina a missão, você volta pra delegacia. Tem um monte de coisa pra fazer na delegacia. Aí tem as histórias do cara da OCP, mano, que embaça na minha. Muito foda, mano. Jogar sério. Aí, mais um gol do Corinthians. Olha o Corinthians ficando nessa porra. Tô bem arrigão, tá vendo, né? Estamos aqui.
Faltou banho?
2-0. Não. Ah, mas tem claro. Na Globoplay.
Ah, mas tá caro.
Tem, mas é só ouvir o grito da rua.
Então, Não, tá bom, você não pega Globo enquanto.
Mas a Globo, então você arruma uma antena, pega, vem, arruma uma antena da Globo aí.
Só colocar.
Não, velho, é só colocar não. Ah, tentei, né? Não rolou, velho. Cara, será que esses caras vai pros pênaltis? Acho que eu vou passar dessa porra, hein?
Tem um só.
Get the tin can!
É, 6 minutos foi pouco mesmo, né? Qual que é o objetivo aqui nessa porra?
Boa, hein?
Acho que é só eliminar todo mundo, né?
I am listening, Creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our service. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get...
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Tem um cabo ali pra mim. Tá pendurado aí o branco.
There he is, the man of all inventions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe in the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the...
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. Robocop, is that you? I can't.
I am standing in front of you, officer.
Oh, CP skimps on everything. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs. And
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deep.
follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Quanto tempo falta, Breno?
Muito bem.
Perdeu? Gol feito?
Não gol feito, mas olha onde que mandou a bola. Olha, ele teve tempo de dominar, deixar a bola pingar. Ah, mostrou que fez o gol. Entendi, mano. Último minuto. Acabou.
Não fez agora, não faz mais.
Acabou, bateu 96. Se ele der mais um, tá na mão do goleiro. Adeus, Feliciano.
Os caras aloprando aqui na rua. Ih, Corinthians!
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
It's the only hope that we have.
I'm afraid not.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood.
God knows what they'll come.
Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
It helps if the criminals know that they should fear me.
I suppose it makes your job easier. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
Só dá maluco usando camisa logo.
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure.
Com barulho no bairro
Nevertheless,
até
you still
2 horas da
think
manhã,
about
você
them
viu,
now.
né?
What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before, he was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could... As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it.
I do not remember my family. I can know.
These feelings, how did...
As system failure. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be...
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes, especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Ah, inglês desse Memphis Depay, mano? Ah, é brasileiro falando, caralho?
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
OCP is never to be trusted.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that...
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet...
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Robocop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Acho que a equipe política vai muito, alguns detalhes da via oposição. Precisa, reserva, lá, lateral direito, para fazer ali para possível, por exemplo, tranquilo, de repente mais um atacante, superada rápido, melhor. O time também, mas no jogo de hoje, sai de cabeça erguida, que você falou 3 vezes ali, cara. Dessa vez vai criar uma equipe que pratica, joga quase todo ano na Libertadores. É o time que tem mais torcida no Equador, é um time qualquer. E se ficar desafinado, pelo bem na ilha. Pelo bem na ilha, aí sim, reclamar muito. 3 zagueiros, 2 times zagueiros.
Robocop is getting face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade. I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez,
Shut up, Batman.
Hey, Shaggy. Got a job for you.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me.
There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome. Should I assume hostility from the suspect? I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Você é louco, esse jogo é bonito demais, mano.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots are struggling hard.
E vai chegar com mais vantagem para o jogo de ida no Alescar. Depois tem a volta, depois, dá para pista, tem gastos brasileiros do Corinthians, inclusive o MEC que está indo para a Europa, voltando e tal.
I hate
Agora,
the day shift.
o que é o estrago previsto para hoje, Guilherme, talvez para o domingo tenha sido menor. O Corinthians, se não se classificou, pelo menos não foi completo hoje na minha opinião. Bom, e eu queria só também complementar, quando um amigo meu fica mal, eu fico mal junto, por isso que eu não consigo falar isso de uma forma alegre, porque o Vitória também foi eliminado, tá? Vitória foi eliminada da Copa do Brasil. Fica aí atendendo o Foi da Lua, viu? Fica atendendo o Foi da Lua, não respeita. Você sabe que o grande lá é o imortal, né? Então, ó, esse ombro é para um, esse ombro é para o outro. Marcos André.
Mary has to close her restaurant. 2 words. Delta City.
Esse jogo, ele terminou faltando um gol, para o Corinthians levar para a disputa com o Pênalti. O que aumenta?
They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation. I will not issue a ticket at this time, but remember, dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing about politics. But thanks anyway.
Folgado ainda.
Nada fantástico, nada assim de conduzir o time a uma vitória, uma boa partida, nada demais. Os outros 3 jogos dele na Libertadores foram bem ruins, do time no geral e ele também. O Depay, a passagem dele no Corinthians é mais positiva do que negativa, ele foi fundamental no ano passado, ele tem mais boas partidas do que partidas ruins, até com uma certa sobra, ninguém tem muita dúvida sobre isso, de que ele jogou mais bem do que mal no Corinthians, mas na Libertadores jogou de todo, mas claro, ele é uma estrela do time, né? Ele é um jogador importante, poderia, dava para esperar mais dele na Libertadores. Na Libertadores ele não teve nenhum grande jogo, ele não
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
You can go, but remember, revenge results from weakness. Forgiveness requires strength.
Yeah, sure. Have it your way.
Você quer falar, o Corinthians é campeão invicto de Libertadores. O Corinthians ganhou do Boca numa final histórica. Só que cada vez mais o seu pai, né, ele ganha argumentos, que me desculpa, de 4 pré-Libertadores, que geralmente são as babas que estão tentando a classificação para Libertadores, geralmente são os times mais fracos. Disputou 4 pré-Libertadores. E lembrando que o Barcelona de Guayaquil é um adversário chato, os outros foram Tolima e Guarani do Paraguai, que ainda é pior que Tolima. É um pico, né, Bruno? Talvez não a eliminação do Barcelona, mas esse número que tem o Corinthians no pré-Libertadores. E, no geral, o desempenho tem o lado Flávio Prado, né, que faz as graças dele, mas assim, ele tem argumentos para isso em relação ao Corinthians na Libertadores. Brasileiro melhoraram bem os brasileiros para as últimas 6 edições, então o Flamengo só tinha um título, foi para 3, o Palmeiras tinha um título, foi para 3, isso nos últimos anos. A Fluminense não tinha, Botafogo não tinha. Então o número de quase todo mundo aí na Libertadores estava turbinada nos últimos anos.
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
Mas é impressionante que o Corinthians ele só tem essa
You are free to go, but no one steps into the same fountain twice without a ticket.
I think I got it.
Perdeu o Palmeiras nos pênaltis. Então, um time como o Corinthians só ter 2 participações em semifinal de Libertadores na história, muito pouco, em uma final só. Então, realmente, o histórico do Corinthians.
amigão. E aí o bombeiro chega e aí. Aí moscou, hein? Aí você moscou, hein? Aí não tem jeito. Multa, fião.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you've proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
you lost, officer, I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock?
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
We are Detroit! Robocop is here!
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if there may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy? Do you want to know what's in...
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue, and you've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
I have Samantha's belonging.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us up. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She...
I heard OCP is broke. What, are you afraid you'll lose money on your stocks?
I don't get why Robocop supports Kuzak. I hear he's gonna turn Robo off when he wins.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. Should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs. You catch my drift.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings.
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy.
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore.
Yes, but it's not about...
The third thing...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is...
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think... I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and...
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Turn your flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat.
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
You're right. Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh. I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. Who'd have thunk that being small can actually have a... afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's alright?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
This is our hood!
Much longer, sir. We're in Pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Fuck! He got me. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
intense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just don't. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for, but I don't have to tell you. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a...
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm aware of your instability problems. That's why I've requested to have people look after you.
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing.
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to...
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Holy shit! What was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. And the only way to achieve that is to take the city back.
Whoa. It's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening?
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police?
I need information on Spike.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low, but now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank, just behind the mall. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they...
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy.
Are you positive that he escaped on the dam?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape.
You really want...
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale, and I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Thank you.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I
will not be involved in...
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that... So what do you say? Yeah.
If it helps you...
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of... Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she...
Everyone deserves a second.
Do we?
There is nothing that you cannot come back from.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking...
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by, but the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept...
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done.
Diamonds are made on...
Wait, you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. Let's get back to it, because that's not our...
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because you know how they are. It's different.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique...
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again...
You know movies, there is...
Yep. There's nothing but... We're still...
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel. Sequels, remakes, comic...
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't... Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is. Isn't that the tape we're looking for? Tape? What? What tape? You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie? I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS. Lights, camera, action! Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Watch out! He's coming!
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there. Who's gonna pay for all this?
you're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. With all that great advice, diamonds are made under great... I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need...
Which is?
All I need right now is a... So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from Nuke District?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one?
I will leave the money with you, if you spend it wisely.
That's cold-blooded, man. But thanks anyway. You're my savior, Tin Man. But what do I do with the money that I'm not supposed to spend on drugs? Like, what's the point?
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of...
I am here in regard...
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get...
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired...
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I...
Do you know the whereabouts of...
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close.
What was the design?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist.
Thank you for the...
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jolt.
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of... Anyway, if you're not here for inking...
A biker called Spike. I heard...
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a...
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customers to confuse my parlor for an auto shop.
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you...
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to...
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too...
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that...
Wise choice for a scum.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car. Murphy,
Some
could you give us
idiot
a hand?
confused the courthouse
It's gotten
with a
real
bank
ugly in
again.
there.
No, I heard one of the accused decided to defend himself, but I think he took things too literally.
What happened?
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away. They took hostages and are now demanding both